Look at the two words, Nigh, N-I-G-H, and night. They work for defense. Nighttime, or the idea of night, is usually for concealment, to cloak yourself, to provide shade. The chameleon effect, to provide cover, right? You go under cover of darkness. You go covert, under cover. The T at the end is important though, because nigh means near in the Old English. You put a cross at the end, which is a lowercase t. You put a cross at the end, you get night. So what is that saying? When the enemy is near, you can get them back off your trail with what they call in Psalm 91, the shadow of the Almighty. You abiding in the shadow, which is the carrying of the cross. If you connect the two testaments, right? If you make it one book, like a lot of times it's presented, then you're using night to keep the enemy from drawing nigh. You're using night, you're using cover, you're providing another intersection. That's what a lowercase t is. It's another intersection, really. So just when the enemy's getting close, just when the attack is getting close and the battle is getting hot and heavy, and just when the enemy is on your heels, nipping at your heels, he's very nigh. His, you know what I mean? Your time draws nigh. He's very nigh upon you. Then you learn the art of, what do they call it? Powdered rouge, according to the samurais, where you're basically disguising yourself and blending in. You're using powdered rouge, which is night. You're using cover. Now, all this means is you're not letting your left hand know what your right hand is doing. You're not giving the enemy too much conversation, too much information in the conversation. And we'll probably do another video on that, about how to raise vibrations of strangers without opening yourself up to be vulnerable and exposed, because we're in the age of witchcraft. So the average person, knowingly and unknowingly, is a witch. Make no mistake about it. Even those that call on the Lord, yeah, they're witches too. A lot of them, they just don't understand the three forms of definitions that come with that. But once they do, you know, they'll either shrink away at the truth, or they'll just embrace their side of it and really begin to understand the autonomy that comes with a spiritual walk. It's not so much collective as it is an individual one. And through this individual, like, understanding, and, you know, you're going to resonate. It's going to be people that's like-minded like you, that's going to jump on your wave, or already be on your wave, and you'll just run into them and you guys will share a wave, because it's still going to be that whole birds of a feather and 6 degrees of separation too. So that's how you use nigh and night to provide cover, to shield yourself from the enemy, to be invisible. Super T Sigma programming. Thank you for your time and attention. If it takes 1 million vids to get 1 million views, so be it. But in the meantime, in between time, continue to vibrate high, people. Peace.